welcome back to the channel. Before we get started in today's boss fight, I just want to point out an ability that I use throughout this boss fight that I think is really incredible and very useful in situations like this, especially for boss fights. So the ability that you're going to want to find is Dive of the Valkyries. You can find this at the beginning of one of the levels for the monasteries once you're in England. It's one of the 3 monasteries I think you can first fight at, so you pick this ability up really early on. When you use this ability, Leofrith will not defend it, and you will see in this video that I also use it to finish him as I am on low health. So it really comes in handy, and your adrenaline replenishes during the fights, so you can use this more than once, as you will see in this boss fight of mine. But anyways, guys, just wanted to point that out to you and give you a little bit of an advantage when it comes to this fight. So in this boss fight, you're going to want to pay attention to a couple of things. You need to quickly learn Leofrith's attack patterns. He has a 1 and 2 attack, and then he has a 1-2 with a delayed 3, and then he will sometimes fake attack one way and then move to the left or the right and attack you from there. Make sure that you parry all of these. When you see the yellow or the golden aura around his sword, be sure to press L1 or whatever button you're on. I'm on PlayStation, so I press L1 to parry, and you will notice that when you parry, you will see the gold bar above Leofrith's health drop. This is essential in figuring out when is the best time to attack and when you will be getting a big critical hit moment. That way you can take advantage of it. So right here, I'm about to break his guard. He goes down, and then I use a stun attack, which deals almost, basically, it takes half of his health away. So right here, I'm just keeping my distance, and then I just use the ability that I mentioned earlier. It's like the Valkyrie Slam. I forget the name off the top of my head, but it is uncontested by Leofrith. I don't know if the character is supposed to react that way to the attack, but he cannot defend it, and you'll see at the end of the video, like I said earlier, that I use this to finish him off. So right here, I'm just trying to create a little bit of distance from him, and I'm waiting for him to attack me to where I can parry. Now, if you see that red symbol, those big ones right there, that means that he is going to attack, and you cannot do anything. You must dodge, otherwise you will get hit with a lot of damage. And then when he sticks his sword out to protect himself and the little blue character pops up above his head, that means he's guarding. So when he's guarding like that, you cannot deal any damage. If you try to, I mean, in this video I don't try to because I already know, but if you try to attack him, you will get deflected like I just did. So right here, he's already low health, so after I figure out his pattern, I'm just waiting. In here, I have no idea how I survived this like next attack. I kind of like run up on him, and I barely escape. I have no clue how this actually happens. So I'm close to the end, and I'm just basically waiting to parry all of his attacks. That way I can build up my adrenaline, because the more attacks you parry, the more your adrenaline builds up. So I narrowly escaped there, and in the next couple of encounters, I am just building up my adrenaline so that I can use my special ability, which you will see that I use right here to finish him off, and that is a super easy way to beat the boss Leofrith. If you guys enjoyed this video or you're new to the channel, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. This is actually my first Assassin's Creed Valhalla video. I will be sure to post more in the future, and I look forward to seeing you guys' comments or your interest in these types of videos, because this is the first one on my channel. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. As always, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
I would want to know, why rob him of this last glory? A warrior ready to meet his God and bask in his praise. To live will only lead him to shame. It's not an oath he would keep if he knew the truth. Then choose. Truth or glory?